Hi everyone, this is Jane here from Crystal Sparkles Readings. I'm just here to pop down some cards for the weekend. Again, apologies for not having up the cards for the day quite as much as I would like to this week. Still got quite a lot of stuff that's been going on and I've been just so drained, to be honest. Not really been able to concentrate fully on what's going up on YouTube. So sorry about that. What I'm probably going to say is for the next month, it's quite likely that I'm only going to put up perhaps a card for the week or a couple of cards for the week. And if I can get on and do more than that, I will. But rather than promise you a daily card when I might not be able to achieve that, that seems more sensible for me to just kind of under promise and over deliver rather than over promise and under deliver, which is just annoying for everybody. So I'm just going to pop down this card from the Faulkner deck this is for Saturday and Sunday. And then what I'll do is I'll pop in and put maybe like do a spread for the week or something on Monday, which might be a better way to go. But we'll give it a try, see what we get to. If I can do more, I will. Card I have for Saturday is the Moon. So the beautiful, beautiful Moon card. Love the Moon. I know a lot of people don't like the card the Moon. They associate it with sneakiness and kind of hidden stuff and secrets, but bad secrets. I don't necessarily associate it with that. But I've always been very attached to the Moon. I really enjoy the Moon. I like looking at it. I like the kind of whole phases thing that it has, the changeableness of it. I like things like astronauts and rockets and going to the moon and all of that, the moon landings and the Apollo and all of that stuff appeals to me. So I'm quite warm towards the moon. And I do see it as a bit of a light in the darkness rather than something to be worried about. You know, something that kind of guides you a little bit more rather than something that is spooky and scary. So I don't see it that way. So I don't read it that way unless it's surrounded by other cards that kind of encourage you in that direction in a spread. So for me, the Moon is like a light in the darkness, and it always, to me, it always highlights stuff, something that you might need to know. Something that has gone unsaid, something that is under the surface, something that you may not have given consideration to that maybe you need to. So in terms of a card for the day, for me, it says kind of look under the surface a little bit and just don't take everything at face value. But the Moon is there to illuminate and to give you guidance and to show you what is really there. So don't be afraid of it. It's not a card to be afraid of, but it is a card that is helpful and can show you something that you might have been missing. So that's what I have for Saturday for us. And for Sunday, I've got Mr. Fabulous there, the Nine of Pentacles. So, you know, the Nine of Pentacles is a kind of you've made it card, really. In the whole Faulkner deck, this is a really strong, powerful card. It's kind of like the rich bitch card, really. You've made it. You've got loads of money. You've gone on this massive long journey and you have made it. You've got there. It's not been easy, but you are finally at your destination where you are sat there counting out your pennies, having a nice glass of wine, having a nice meal, enjoying the finer things in life. So in terms of a card for the day for Sunday, it's really saying, you know, put your feet up and enjoy the fruits of your labour today. Sunday is, you know, traditionally for most of us, I guess, a day where we don't have to go to work, where it can be a bit more restful, where we can put our feet up, we can enjoy some private time, some family time, some alone time, some self time, whatever you like to do. It's not so much like that these days. A lot of people do work on Sundays and you know, it's just the way that things have changed. But what this card says is please do take out some time and put your feet up. Give yourself a bit of a treat. Hang on a second, let me just show you. Somebody's come to say hi. Say hi. Hello, Merlin. come to say hi? Yeah, come to say hi. He's very, very friendly, saying hi tonight. There he is. Yeah. There you go. Looking around the shopping bags. Nothing there for you though, Merly. Okay. There he is. So that's Merlin. He's come to say hi for the weekend cards. And Chinook was here a minute ago as well, so he may pop by as well if we're lucky. You never know. There he is there. He's in the kitchen. Yes, there you are. So there we go. There's both of them. Have shown their little faces tonight. So back to the cards. Sorry about that. A little bit of a distraction. So we've got the moon saying to us, you know, look underneath the surface. Things may come to light on Saturday. But also on Sunday, we've got this energy of really having been successful, having got to where we wanted to get to. Really nice, positive card. When you pop the two together, the cards over the weekend are kind of saying you look out for things that are not noticeable on the first glance, and you may well find yourself much more able to chill out and put your feet up. Look for things that can benefit you. You know, this is the Nine of Pentacles is all about, you know, having good things around you in terms of like material goods, I guess. So, you know, the moon may well bring some of that to light to you so that you can enjoy it on Sunday. So that's our cards for our tarot cards. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pop down one of these Gateway Oracle cards to go with that, just so that we've got an Oracle card as well. Let's just pop that down. See what we've got in from the Oracle. Okay, so our Oracle card is lovely, stepping into stillness. So I really like this card because it's interesting because it kind of joins the two together. I don't know why I'm surprised by that, because they often do, these cards. You know, the whole moon energy is very still. It's very quiet. You know, it's very much about that time, you know, that twilight time, when the moon is just coming out, and, you know, that's very still time of the evening usually. So the stepping into stillness card goes quite nicely with that. But also I think it's quite interesting that the stillness card comes up with the Nine of Pentacles, because often we don't get still. We are constantly achieve, get done. What can I do? What can I make? What can I get? What can I have? All of that stuff. And actually, you know, we are human beings, not human doings. And in order to enjoy this moment with our feet up and our glass of wine and everything, we have to be able to be still. You can't have this moment if you're tearing around like a lunatic trying to get more things done, more things achieved. This is saying, give yourself a pat on the back, basically, for what you've already achieved. You're not necessarily needing to constantly move forward to the next thing, forward to the next thing, forward to the next thing. If you never get that moment of stillness or that moment to put your feet up and go, yeah, this is good, I've done this, I did well here. What's the point anyway? You know, if you're constantly going next thing, you never enjoy the thing that you strived for in the first place. So, you know, this is an interesting little spread of cards that basically says, you know, give yourself a little bit of time to recognize where you've come from. You know, this is the moon. The moon is saying you don't always see these things. You don't always see it. You don't always see what is hidden. You know, maybe this is what's hidden for you, the fact that you're not paying attention to your own achievements and giving yourself enough credit. So maybe that's a message for the weekend, you know, do less and enjoy more. I will leave that with you for now, and I'll be back again hopefully Monday. Probably do like a couple of cards, a little spread for the week. If I can get on during the rest of the week, I will do that. But I'm kind of in a place at the moment. The things that were going on for me were really, really busy, and it's kind of left me really, really drained. And I feel like I need to take a little time to recuperate and rest. and my body is literally crying out to me, rest, rest, rest at the moment. So I've got to listen, to it and do what needs to be done. So hopefully you will all understand that. And I will be back as frequently as I can, but I don't want to come back and just give you stuff that isn't great. So, and that's what will probably happen if I do it while I'm too tired. So I'll leave that with you for now. Have a brilliant weekend, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.